competitive against Indiana. Pacers have been a hot team. They are 500 for the first time since they were 5-5 in the first 10 games of the season. Spin, McConnell, shot clock is down to 1. Bryant, ball fake, and it's late.
On the floor, and you're seeing a lot of that, not only defensively, but offensively here. When you don't have a true point guard running things, they're doing a good job of attacking, putting the ball up, and getting on the offensive glass to have extra opportunities. They got 7 more shots in that first quarter.
Timer is down to 4. Keon Johnson drives it, but couldn't score it. Cleared by Walker. Claxton back in. Walker the back in. Now it's McConnell. Alwoma trying to defend him.
And before from him, he loves to do that. You got to be very aware of his motions at all time on the floor.
Johnson, the bounce, corner, Beekman, rookie from Virginia.
And an aspect of his game that he's still continuing to look to work on and improve.
Beekman went for the steal, and they'll get one. The ball got away from Shepard. It's a double dribble. So Indiana gets it back. Nets have turned it over 3 times. Pacers 4 turnovers. Ball is moving. Walker, his jump shot is off. Rebound, Johnson goes upstairs to knock it to his teammate. Keon Johnson lost his footing, and that
floor is not too slippery because it feels like guys are moving.
26-25, Indiana. Walker the back in on Beekman, and the floater is overall pick in 2023 out of Houston.
Got size, can get on the inside. Despite missing 3-point look, he can't knock it down consistently from deep.
Wilson off the back of the iron, and 28-25, Pacers lead the Nets. 9:20 mark of the second quarter. Pacers are at 50% from the field. Nets are at 35%. Siakam off the mark. Bryant, offensive rebound, and
pass. Where it came off, he was able to move Claxton out. Thomas Bryant, interesting, just with his size, his rim run ability was perfect for the Pacers.
Keon Johnson hooks it inside, and then Claxton comes up short on the floater. Pacers play at a quick pace, 7th fastest in the NBA. Siakam missed it, taps the ball to himself. Siakam continues to attack.
That's taking care of the basketball when you have it in your hands that much, is that high of usage, and you have that much expectation to facilitate and score, is something that it takes an elite level player.
Turnover, Alwoma, it leads to a Walker.
And Indiana wants to play how they get it in transition.
Paint points 22-12 in favor of the Pacers.
And I said that easier said than done when you're not playing with a true point guard.
Martin, the floater.
The ball and do a good job at running their actions and making reads and playing freely.
8 points now for Tyrese Martin, who's the high man for Brooklyn. Bryant, veteran, swing, Siakam, 6 to shoot, under 8 minutes to go, first half. Cross, Siakam short. Clowney clears. Wilson picked up by second-year pro Ben Shepard. Inside, Clowney missed it off the rim. Jarris Walker, McDonald's All-American from New Freedom, Pennsylvania. Here's Siakam. He strokes it. Oh.
That has always been a part of it. It did start to get to the basket, rim running, transition type of things, but then he really worked on that floor game.
Woma drop.
Copycatting.
I don't recall. Oh wait. Oh, those are the you were wearing them for vanity purposes.
When you poke my eyes out.
Yes. I was like, hey, this isn't fooling anybody.
My problem. I got eyes on you everywhere.
Woma missed it. 36-27, the Princeton product who was playing for the San Diego Clippers in the G League. Pull up. Siakam, no. Rebounded by Sharp. Alwoma, hard drive. Missed it with the left hand. Wilson is there. Biggs around him, but Wilson. They allow the 76ers to shoot 51%. They're allowing Indiana to shoot 50% here tonight. Out of the timeout, Nembhard is back in. Body bump with Sharp. Turner hands to Nembhard. Drive and kick, two-man game. Turner open look. And it rim.
Finding Turner, I mentioned this early. It's not a super high volume three-point shooting team, but they can knock him down. They missed some early and some cleaner ones that you would anticipate they may start seeing go through. So you gotta make sure to give them as little airspace as possible.
10 points for Turner, 10-point lead for Indiana. Wilson kick, Zaire Williams, the answer.
Of his game, of if he can consistently knock down three-point shots. And we saw that in the early part of the season, seen that since he's come back, and it is great to see because you know how much work he pours into it.
Mathurin over Wilson. He sticks. Well, the hot shooting continues for Indiana. 53% from the field. Nets are down by 9. Feed it, low pass, Sharp handles. Clowney off the mark. Wilson there for the offensive board. Shot clock is down to 10. Sharp is asking for it against Mathurin. On an island. Sharp, left hand, 34 Pacers. Turner is at his spot? No. Rebounded by Williams. Williams gets into it quickly. He blows by 2 defenders, couldn't finish it. It's to go now in this first half. Crossover, Halliburton hangs, missed it. He was looking for a call. Sharp, handoff, Wilson. Knock away, Halliburton, and it's out of bounds.
Well, you do things out of the kindness of your heart. You don't need to, overly.
The Nets' success rate on challenges is 70%. You're welcome. Clowney, ball fake, and he missed it on a 3.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you like I'm sorry?
I do. Ownership, accountability, I love it.
We hit the 4-minute mark of this second quarter. Mathurin, ball fake, Mathurin, he put it.
He's just been continuing to get to the paint. It's a concerted effort by this Pacers team to get there.
Keon Johnson misses it straight away. Nembhard gets behind it, but Johnson, free safety, intercepts. It leads to a Clowney 3. Broken. First three-pointer of the night for Noah Clowney. He's now 1 of 6. Nets are down 43-37. Halliburton gets into the paint, and the rebound snatched by Claxton. Zaire Williams, low dribble, retrieved by Claxton. Claxton wants to take it to the rim on the spin, and it rims out. It was halfway down for Nick Claxton.
You like the look and the bounce of this group, and you got to play to your strengths.
Mathurin, inside out.
And that's an area too for him. He shot the 3 better this season than he has before.
Williams leaves it, gets it back. Baseline delivery, it goes. 46-39. Pacers lead it, 2.5 to go, second quarter. Mathurin, he's taking over. Mathurin, native of Montreal. He's got 11 points. Martin sheds the first defender, and then it's knocked away by Turner. Indiana on the move, 3-on-2. Toppin lobs it. Halliburton can't finish, and he ends up.
He had gotten injured there later, but frame and the physicality, and it's the tools of being able to stop. We've mentioned, Cam Johnson they'll reevaluate him before the West Coast, but that's what you need. That's we talked about how many young players there are, and so it's opportunities for others to step into roles and take responsibility that maybe they have not had before.
Williams steps into it and misses on a 3. Kept alive.
First time that Nick Claxton is the oldest player available on this team.
Nick Claxton is
He's 25
not old.
years old.
He's 25, but he's the veteran, 6th year in the NBA.
And that's what you see with successful organizations and successful teams.
Well, he was around with Durant, with Kyrie, with Harden.
He just got poked by Keon Johnson.
Yeah. He is blinking his eye. Turnover, Brooklyn. Mathurin one-on-one. Claxton playing with one eye right now. But saw enough to defend it well and force a turnover. Martin, swing. Ball fake from Johnson. Nembhard didn't bite. Claxton knock away from behind by Turner. Halliburton feeds it. Siakam looking for some space against Williams. Under a minute to play in this first half. Halliburton drives through. Extra, extra, extra. Mathurin. Extra. Bucket. Run. 2-for-1 opportunity here for Brooklyn. Johnson crosses, penetrates, kicks. Williams, give it up. Martin's jumper, no. And the rebound. Directing traffic.
Maybe, but that was a tough poke at your teammate. Obviously not intentional.
Halliburton is bumped. And ask
Oh,
the announcers.
do you know the question?
I do not. I believe it is.
I'm like, oh.
7 seconds left. 55-39. Martin. He is fouled on the outside. Johnson gets it in. Martin gathers, fires off the rim.